All right. ICD-10 JJ-10A, page 254, exercise 7, right? 07, it's a level 1, okay? And it reads like this.
Recurrent ventral incisional hernia with obstruction and gangrene.
Okay, it's a recurrent ventral incisional hernia with obstruction and gangrene. That's the problem. So we're going to give you 3 seconds for you to pause the video and give us the answer. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the answer is K43.1. Got it? If you got it, just go to the next video. If you didn't get it, let's give you a couple of tips. All right, the first tip.
Tip number 1. Incisional hernia is also called ventral hernia.
Right. If you see ventral hernia, they mean incisional hernia. It's the same thing. You can Google that and you're going to see that it's exactly the same thing. Okay, now the tip number 2.
Although in the tabular it does not say obstruction, in the index it says gangrene and obstruction. And obstruction is in parentheses. That is enough.
Right, because in the index, when they put something in parentheses, it means it can be there in the diagnostic statement, or it cannot be there. That is the same code. So if there's in parentheses an obstruction, it means that they're giving you the code for an obstruction. In the tabular, you don't find obstruction, but that's the closest one that there is. So that's why we check it off. That should be the answer, right? Okay, so with these 2 tips, try to get the answer again. We're going to give you 3 seconds for you to pause the video and now try to get the answer. And of course, the answer you know already that is K43.1, but try to find a way to get to the answer, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, now 3, hello. Okay, now we're going to give you the whole summary, okay? The problem is recurrent ventral incisional hernia with obstruction and gangrene, okay? There's only one code, and the code 1 through the index is found like this.
First you go to index.
You go to the index.
You go to hernia.
Hernia.
Then ventral.
Ventral.
Then go to recurrent.
Recurrent.
Then you see it shows you see hernia incision.
Right. It says hernia incisional, right?
Incisional, yes.
So you go to hernia,
incisional, with, and then gangrene and obstruction.
All right. And you get
K43.1.
Okay. Now we're going to check this in the tabular, this code in the tabular. So the code 1 through the tabular goes like this.
First you go to tabular. Then you go to K43,
which is
ventral hernia.
Ventral hernia, right? Now we add one more digit.
K43.1.
And that is?
Incisional hernia with gangrene.
With gangrene. As we told you in the tip, there's no obstruction here, but this is the closest one that resembles. Because the other ones, they all say without obstruction. And this one is with obstruction, okay? And since we have in the end this obstruction already, so this code is okay. That's why we have an equal sign in the end, which means we certify that this is the code. So the answer is K43.1. Thank you, and please visit our website. Thanks.